Hey everyone, welcome back. So, I've got a bit of a confession to make about this video. You might notice things are a little choppy. And honestly, there's a good reason for that. As I was putting this together, I ran into a few technical hiccups. Some of the footage I captured ended up getting corrupted, which was a real bummer. It means some of the moments I was hoping to share with you just aren't going to make it. On top of that, in the rush of things, I actually forgot to hit record on a couple of key segments. It happens, right? I know it's not ideal. And I truly appreciate you sticking with me through these little glitches. I'm always learning and working to improve, and this has definitely been a learning experience for me. I'm so grateful for your understanding and for being here. If you enjoyed this, or if you're curious to see what I create next, feel free to hit the notification bell, subscribe button, and like button to help support me.
Sorry guys, my game had crashed. And that was because my computer had crashed. Which was because my computer overheated. Okay, yeah.
Barometric depth gauge activated. A serious accident has occurred. Your sleep bay has been separated from the cicada. You must reach the surface and send a distress call.
My full name is Noetic Advisor Node ISV CIDS B3. Between us, I prefer Noah. You are the QI, the qualified investigator. Wear it with pride. We have made violent planetfall. I don't know the status of the pioneer colonists, the cicada, or the 40,000 souls stored in its quartz memory. I am just one Noah node. I print and support the colonists stored in Sleep Bay 3. But if things go wrong, I am authorized to print a QI or two for troubleshooting. If we're going to complete the mission to build a human future on this world, you will have to lead the way. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, sure.
I can't release the life pod. The clamps have corroded shut. The tyranny of matter. You'll have to swim out and release them manually. They're on the back of the pod, outside the passenger window. Mind your breath. I can't release the life pod.
Just go straight down.
Collision. Collision. Thrusters disabled. Clearing main thrusters. Stand by.
Which is really wacky. Animation.
Thruster function restored. Brace for corrective reorientation. Collision. Collision. Obstructions detected. Increasing thrusters. Releasing parachute. Error. Release firing mechanism failure. Brace for impact. Wake up. StarNav does not recognize the sky. Titan-class biosignature on the horizon.
That's a cool title card.
You are not on Caesura, Pioneer.
Push the walls. Sick. Survival multi-tool. Scanner. Air bladder. Reefs. Everything's so much more high quality.
Locating the colony is your best chance of survival. A prolonged search will require food and water. This organism filters brine into drinkable fresh water. This may be an adaptation to the seawater's anomalously high viral load.
I think these guys are basically, are these guys literally just
Oxygen.
bladderfish, but better? Well, but easier to get, I mean. But better. Ouch. Look at that. Something shooting me with acid.
This quartz contains dead coral polyps. It may have formed on or near a coral dome. Oxygen. Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Battery, I need copper and acidic rayon pouch. Don't know what to get copper, don't know what to use. So, time to explore. some materials and below 0. Oh, I know. So they do have that. It's just a little different now. Salt plates, inventories. Is this one of those crab guys?
Oxygen.
Oh. Smells definitely a cocoa. It's rolled down. Head back to my life pod now.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Notice the intrusive and persistent HUD icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Remember that you are in command of the mission. Of all the equipment available to TSF frontiersmen, only this demilitarized switch axe is approved for colonial fabrication.
You know, this looks a
In
lot...
untrained hands, firearms are primarily used to harm other colonists, or the self.
This looks a lot more like... This looks a lot more... Oh, I forgot about the Reaper Leviathan. Anyway, this thing, this place, it looks... All the resources, it looks a lot more like satisfactory than anything. Anybody else notice that? This place is so weird. Like, I know of normal Subnautica, but since I never seen it before, since I never seen this Subnautica, like, it's all so new to me. Ouch, ouch.
Acid can be used to make basic chemical batteries. The portable locker can be hand-carried or attached to a hardpoint. Oxygen. Raise friction. Inform your co-workers before moving their stash.
I want to know something. Can you craft from storage? Oh my god, you can. You can. Yes, finally. Finally. You can actually craft from storage. That's something that they really needed in the first game. Ouch.
Copper is key to simple electronics. Bacterial action creates copper on cave roofs and overhangs.
That's good to know. On cave roofs and overhangs. Why is the habitat builder thing so big?
Oxygen. Seek medical attention.
Now? I'm gonna find the cutest guy I can, then I'm gonna name them Gerald. Salvage takes up 1 space now.
signature located. There may be clues to the location of the main habitat. Oxygen.
I need to make those seagulls whatever the heck. I'm trying to make a save. Manual save. Autosave. These things, I just don't have them. I don't have those things. Strong acid, but I don't know how to get that.
Stranded on 4546B, Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career to return to frontier life.
What? That's something new that I never knew. I don't think anybody knew that. Okay, it's Riley Robinson War. Well, you can drop stuff inside. You can drop stuff inside now. Before you weren't able to drop stuff inside, now you are. This is so new. I want to see what this thing jiggy is. I'm always seeing waxy. I don't know what you guys is a pet in like a alien containment.
There is no sign of plant life on this world.
Fiber.
This waxy fiber is closer to vinyl or latex than cellulose. Committed. Inspect bloating.
The rules are simple. Keep the perimeter sensors on alarm, no matter how many false positives you get, and do not go out alone. They are hunting us. We don't know why. Someone made a mistake a long time ago, and we have to live with it. The damn thing is, maybe it was one of us. Maybe they see us and say, look, it's that soft criminal, back from the dead again. Let's get the freak. And we don't even remember what we did.
That was not a turn. Why am I worried about crap
surface detects molecules matching the organism from the sleep bay. Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining. You may now digest freely. The Noetic Advisor has transmitted...
Okay, this is insane lag. Like, what? Ultra performance, okay.
Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Wait, let me check it. Wait, settings. Accessibility. Do they have like a refund basis? They do not want to go anywhere.
Oxygen.
Sharks. Welcome center.
Oxygen.
Imagine playing this and then start hearing, "Hey bro, is that you?" And then you just hear yeah, that'd be insane. That would happen in multiplayer. Because they did say, I don't remember if they, I don't actually know if they did. Because they don't have any friends that play Subnautica too. Crap.
Oxygen.
So the four lands are up the crab land.
Contact. Something large is moving nearby.
This thing? so distracted about just the random things that this game has. Gives the game some feedback.
Building a processor and a power supply will unlock new fabricator recipes. But the added mass would sink your life pod. A standalone habitat is the next step on your mission.
All systems online. Power connected.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, co-voltaic surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Naima?
Hey, fellow death slave. I'm Naima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Mazefield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
I'm in. Having a look around. This structure was connected to Sleep Bay 3 until the bay suddenly moved. Picked up and hurled a full fathom into the deep.
Hello.
If you guys want to see more, you can. This is so cool. Dash.
Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards zero debt day. As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor, proof that you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
pieces of oxygen control. Like, this looks so cool. Maybe I can use this dash ability to get to those areas where I couldn't go before.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
I printed.
Guess I already know the pieces.
Oxygen.
You can actually like jump out of the water now.
Oxygen.
And my computer crashed again. It's overheating a lot. Yeah, I'm using a laptop, and that's mainly the reason why. This is such a high
Approaching derelict structure. Echo analysis detects a precipitous silence. Be alert for a sudden drop in the seafloor.
boss music.
Heat warning.
Genzo here. 9 survivors of Habitat with me. Tuba went back to Habitat and a marrow breach took Ruby. I don't know if she'll be reprinted. I've heard her die so many times. But this time, she's gotta be out there somewhere. She's gotta. The tadpole pen's control room is locked, and all the tadpoles are gone. Sophie and Nahima took the last 2. We're stuck. We voted 8-1. We're going to go down into the hot caves. We all feel a pull there. We know it's a Mazefield hallucination. Yes, Twinkle, we know. But, hey, Anita said, if we ask the world for help, maybe it'll answer. And it's not all crazy. There's a biobed at the base camp, and Zip died at the bottom of that cave. She had a Kurotai access key that could get us through this lock. If you find this, we headed due southwest to the hot caves. Hang on, Ruby.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Key code required.
Where do I get a key code from?
30 seconds. Oxygen. Heat warning.
Attention, and St. Bates Ganau to all lovers, pukers, printouts, and other non-pilots. I am the senior of 2 qualified drivers in this mess. You will listen to and obey our instructions or lose your tadpole privileges. Rule 1, if you qualified on the Sea Moth or Space Moth, you should be ready to handle a tadpole. Rule 2, if you did not qualify, you will need training under Bosun's mate robot or myself. This is not optional. Rule 3, mind your trim, mind the current, mind your heat. Remember, the tadpole is not actively cooled. Rule 4A, our tadpoles were configured for the Zazuran aquifers, so they come in a minimal config. Plug the core into a chassis. If you need to enter a cramped space, you can detach the core. Rule 4B, but always bring your chassis home. If you forget one, you will be visited by your disappointed ancestors. Rule 5, respect the crush depth. If you need to go deeper, you'll need a depth module. Rule 6, keep an eye on your power and ear on your noise. My dear husband, who Noah will not yet print more than one of, monitors all tadpole traffic on sonar. So do the things out there which love to crack hard shells and get at the meat inside. If you run out of power, Ganzo might be able to hear you screaming before they find you. Rule 7, have fun. This is your chance to visit the elevated spiritual plane where pilots dwell. P.S. If you want to hear awful recordings of me dying, come by the scanner room when my husband isn't there.
Oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm gonna take a little
circumstances, your scanner can rip access codes from the black boxes of high-ranking colonists. Has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Heat warning.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This code. Time to go to Opera GX to call for help. Doot doot. The tab opens. Locked door. Subnautica 2. Okay, come on, load.
What's up guys, Vanova here for Monkey King Hero, and today we're going to be going over how to complete the Investigate the Tadpoles pen quest in Subnautica 2 and how to get the keypad. So when you go to the Investigate the Tadpoles quest, you can either wait until you get the alert itself or go 690 meters east of the life pod. It's about 150 meters down. I honestly recommend doing this once you have the tadpole itself, because it'll make life a lot easier. But basically you go in, swim through the door to the tadpole pen, turn left and hit the button. However, it will tell you...
Okay. to continue this tutorial because I did not fully watch it.
What's up guys, Vanova here for Monkey King Hero, and today we're going to wait until you get the alert telling you that you'll pin the location like it has done on mine. Get the alert telling you that you've got a message, and then you interact with it and it will pin the location like it has done on my game here. However, that can be quite time consuming, especially if you're wanting to go straight from here, which is the most direct route to it. If you don't want to go back to the life box, it's completely understandable. You head 210 meters southwest. Again, I would use the tadpole for this because you're going down very, very deep. In fact, it's deeper than the tadpole itself can go. While you can swim through these caves and collect the oxygen, it's just too risky, and you'll be back at square.
Seek fresh water intake. Monitoring 10 colonist blood boxes in the cave below. This is a high mortality work site.
Carbonatite lava. You don't see that on the surface.
Dehydration. 30 seconds. Seek caloric intake.
The healer's wrong. We can flourish here. We just have to help.
Heat danger. Heat warning.
I'll make a save. Heat warning. Key code accepted.
I see. There's a ghost here, in that biobed. There's no...
God, already? Wait a moment, don't go. I just have to find my... I've lost something. Where is it? Something's wrong, but... it doesn't matter. I'm Sophie Boucher. Who are you? I saw. Is that you? I can't see your face. There isn't much time. Did I stop Naima? Naima, my ecologist. She's cracked. We all crack here, but she cracked with a plan. She doesn't think we belong here. She's going to kill everyone.
Starvation.
A last human.
Seek medical attention. Oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Wait a moment, don't go. I just have to find my... I've lost something. Where is it?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Warning.
systems online.
Back to the medical place, don't I?
Starvation.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seek caloric intake. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Through portable high-yield power sources. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Reprinting.
Will just explode?
Efficiency decreased.
Power offline.
Unfortunately, I've got all power. Perfect.
caloric intake. Dehydration. Station